Whew, hey there. Oh, it's cold. I'm the Greg Outdoor, and today I'm hiking and getting lost out here in the snow in the high desert mountains above Las Vegas, Nevada. So join me as I try to figure out how to navigate this trail and trek through knee-deep snow. It's quite an adventure. All right. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Oh my gosh, these pants are not waterproof. Look at those sweet cheeks. All right. I'm gonna keep it PG. Let's get out of here. Good morning. Hope this sounds pretty good. I am walking up in the mountains, up near Mount Charleston, trying to do a hike, but all the trails are covered up by snow, and I'm having a hard time finding where I need to go. So I think I'm gonna, a little sketcy walking on the side of the road like this. I think I'm gonna try one of these offshoots up here and try my luck just walking out through the snow. See where that takes me. Whoa. Well, I may have found part of a trail. Whoa, this is deep snow. These are not snow boots. So something's been walking over here. What, footprints? I don't know what though. And more up here. Just look how beautiful this is right now. This whole area is so gorgeous after fresh snow. I'm off the road, headed towards an actual trail. It's called the Approx Trail, I believe. And it runs through this wash from Mount Charleston down towards Las Vegas. And I'm just treading through this fresh, deep snow. Oh my gosh. Every step is a challenge. Mike's on, right? Yeah, looks like it. All right. I'm doing my best here. I think I found the trail right here. Oh, oh my gosh. That's so deep. I don't know if you can see that. That's definitely over a foot of snow. I'm just pushing my way through. Still a challenge. But as you can see, I think these are actually not even human footprints. I think these are tire tracks combined with, well, I don't know. Because they kind of converge like that. Some parts look like tires, some parts don't. And then what appear to be animal footprints on the outside. I have no idea what this trail is. If you do know, let me know. Man, the view though, so gorgeous. But this is not the Costa Trail yet. I am still kind of far from that. But I'm in a wash that connects with it eventually, so I'm gonna make my way up this wash and then eventually connect with the trail. And then take that, hopefully, to the end and loop back down here. I've done this trail once, years ago, when it was not snowing and I could see the trail and it was less of a challenge. So this kind of spices things up a bit. Having all the snow to tread through. Powdery too. So I think I found the trail. Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. That is so freaking deep, that snow. Oh, there you go, that's better. Okay. Alright. It's pretty compacted. So, scheisse. Okay. So I think I figured out what these tracks were. They're snowshoes. Something that I should be wearing. And so I found that when I step in each track of the original snowshoe print, it's much more compacted already and a lot easier. And I don't sink down quite as far. So just trying to walk. Well, that's not working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm trying to stay on the snowshoe tracks as best as I can. There you go. Nope. Nope. Some of these are winners. There you go. Some of these are not. Much better. There you go. All right. Just keep doing this. And I should be golden. All right. It is crazy hot right now. I think the high today is, well, right now it's like 30 degrees. The high today is, I don't know, like 41, 42. I am burning up. This coat needs to come off. I'm gonna move the mic. It is just so warm right now. My gosh. Wearing all black with the sun beating down on me. No clouds today, all sunshine. Whew. That is better. Gotta lose some layers because I am overheating. And I'm wearing my new Spartan shirt from the Spartan race I did last week. All right. Let's get out of here. Man, I'm sweating in places I usually don't sweat, like my upper lip. It's a weird feeling. And been treading through snow for a while now. And my socks and my boots are full of snow. Whoa. These boots are technically waterproof or water resistant, but the snow is making its way through, especially between my pants and my socks. Oh, got some frozen feet. To be honest, this hike is a pain. I don't know how much longer I can do this. But I really want to get to the end of this trail. I'm hoping that as I make my way further down here, it'll get easier. But I don't know. Some steps are great with these snowshoe prints. Then some steps they fall down 12 inches. It's the luck of the draw. Thankfully, the way back will be easier because I can just step in my old footprints. Ooh. But getting up there is going to be a challenge. Man, look at these views. Unbelievable how gorgeous this is. Right. I know the camera doesn't do it much justice, but I mean, wow. They don't get much snow up here, only a few times a year. And this will all melt away soon. You know, in another few weeks, there'll be nothing left. So sometimes Lee Canyon will hold snow for a bit longer during the cold season. And there's snowboarding up there. But it's hit or miss. They still have to make a lot of snow, those big snow machines. And then, even then, it's a lot of really hard, compacted ice because at a certain point, because they just don't get enough fresh snow. And in some seasons, it's not open very long. But considering it's only 45 minutes from the heart of Las Vegas, and you can go snowboarding, it's not too bad. I'm not up there right now because it's super busy. It's too crazy. I'm only here for the weekend. If I was here during the weekdays, I consider it less busy, but right now, I mean, just the traffic getting up here is too crazy. Thankfully, I'm staying up here, up at Mount Charleston. Oh my gosh. It's getting so crazy. Oh. Look how deep that is. Freaking almost up to my knees. All right, come on. Oh, nope. 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 Harder and harder. Oh my gosh. Look at this bench. It usually stands pretty tall. Just to give you an idea of how high the snow is right now. All right. That's a nice little mural. It says Spring Mountains, National Recreation Area. All right. Here's a trail sign. Showing some of the habitat, wildlife. This is kind of the path for this trail. It's not too crazy. Like I said, in the warmer months, it's really nice, super easy. It's pretty challenging right now because of the snow, but usually it's not too bad. More of a leisurely walk than a hike. And I wanted to go up there. There's a trail up there called the Eagle Nest Loop Trail, but I was having a very hard time getting to it. I mean, a lot of traffic on the road. I don't want to drive up there. I was trying to just walk close by. And on that side, as you get closer to the mountains, there's just a lot more snow buildup right now. And so the snow is just a lot deeper on that side. Much more difficult. So I decided to go for this one, but it's still challenging because of just how much snow there is. Oh my gosh. And actually you can see right here, the trail is about stopped. So the next post is over there. And this is the trail usually. You follow this right here. And it's just so covered up in snow. Not even the people with snowshoes were walking over here. So if I decide to go further that way, I'm just going to be blazing my own trail through the snow. Or I could go up the wash right here and try to follow those snowshoe footprints. So I decided to try to follow these snowshoe prints through the wash, take a few steps off the trail, and yeah, I stepped into a super deep pile of snow that's past my knees. So stuck in very deep snow right now. I'm gonna set this down and try to back out of here. All right, that's not too bad. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, there you go. Feels like walking on top of the snow right here. And it's pretty compact. Looks nice and easy. Get to this point, step down, and whoa, all the way in. So that was a bit of a surprise. Pretty far drop. Okay, pretty far fall. Combine words there. All right, I'm turning back around. Ooh, man, that was no fun. The lesson here is that I need snowshoes if I want to hike through the snow. And I've just always lived in warm places where there's not really any, well, for the most part. Lived in Colorado, but guess I'm just gonna blaze the trail through the snow for as long as I can until my feet go numb. Then turn back around and get out of here. Ooh, man, I keep almost falling over too. Crazy. Whoa. Every step is a challenge. Let's turn back around. It feels like I've barely made any distance at all when I turn around. But physically, this is exhausting. A serious workout, serious challenge. And snow is getting deeper and deeper. My gosh. I thought it'd be getting easier as I start going uphill here. But no. This snow is getting worse. It's becoming more and more of a challenge. I'd love to sit on one of these benches, but they are covered in snow. I'd say the one benefit of hiking in the extremes, which I enjoy doing, like in deep snow or in the hotter months, like during the summer, but of course you need to be extra careful. But the thing I love most about that is that there's nobody out here. I mean, there's literally nobody on these trails. So I have the whole scenic walk to myself. And it's so nice, it's so peaceful. There's the occasional car driving by on a nearby road, which I don't enjoy. But other than that, it's nice. And I think this is not the trail. I think the trail goes uphill. All right. Whoa, whoa. I almost fell in the snow. All right. I'm gonna walk back over to this bench where I know the trail is and then check my GPS. Whew. Uh-oh. Got a little snow there on the camera. All right. Almost back to this bench. So I checked the GPS. I don't think I'm actually on the proper trail. I think it's actually up there. But that snow is so much deeper. You can't really tell from here. From down there you can tell. But these bushes are a good, 3-4 feet tall. And so that snow is crazy deep over there. Versus right here, it's not quite as bad, at least at the moment. But look at this. It's getting deeper and deeper with each step. Oh, exhausting. Almost up to my knees now. Snow's just super soft still. If I had waited a few days, it may have been hard enough to walk on, but it's just too fresh right now. I do see a rock up here. It looks like it's not too big. Maybe the snow is a little more shallow up here. Oh, that's better. No, and then worse. There's no winning today. But there's a little game trail right there that I'll keep following. So, back down this little hill and then on my way. Hi, Mom. I think that's far enough. Now I must retrieve that camera. It's getting very bright. Thought I heard an animal. Anyways, I think it's time for sunglasses now. It's getting close to the afternoon. And that sun is getting more and more intense. I do not want to damage my eyes. I also wear contacts that have UV protection, so. That's more like it. Oh, my butt is so wet right now. These pants are not waterproof. But it's nice sitting down. All right. Ooh. You're coming with me. Ooh. My jacket keeps trying to escape me. Wow. That sure is beautiful. I think it's Lee Canyon right there. It's up there somewhere. I found some little coyote footprints. Nice. Well, just a little guy. Here's that same coyote. You see little footprints right there. It's hard to see because there's a big shadow right there I'm casting. I'll come to this side of it. Let's see for comparison. Yeah, just a little guy. Man, I do not know how much longer I want to keep going up this trail. It's been a mile and a half now, walking through deep snow, and I'm getting tired. Here's another bench. Nice. And you can see some little animal was hiding under there. Probably to get out of the cold wind. And then it crawled out, and you can see it was walking back and forth. And there multiple times are multiple animals. Doesn't look like coyote, though. It looks like maybe raccoon. Hard to tell, though. It came up from that way, so you can see how it came down. It was chilling down there for a while. Made its way across. Nice. So if I was setting snares, that's where I would set it. Oh, more footprints. Not human. Not sure what did this. They're pretty big, but not human. Maybe a deer. Whatever it is, it's following this trail. Part of it, at least. The trail that I'm on, the Acosta Trail. And then it weaves down into the wash there. And here you can see I've made it to a point in the trail where there's been more human activity. Little footprints. It's a lot more compact here. Wow. That's so much easier to walk on. Oh, that's a nice break for my feet. And I think this is about where I call it quits, up here. But we'll go a little bit further. I think I've actually made it down to where there's a campsite. You can hear people and see a car now down there. So, this is where I stop. I'm not gonna bother those people camping. No point in that. Just turn around right here at just over a mile and a half. Been hiking for 1 hour now. Just goes to show how long it's taken me to make it this far. And the trail actually extends further in the opposite direction where I started. And I suppose I could go down that way for a stretch just to see, you know, what it's like, what the trail's like. Maybe it's in better shape, maybe there's less snow. But also depends on how quickly I can make it back to where I started. Oh no, I forgot my camera. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Have fun hiking. Wow. Gotta get those cinematic shots, like all the cool hikers do. Oh yeah. Kind of hard to see, but there you go. That's marketing right there. The Greg Outdoor. Making my way through the snow. Every step sucks. So damn deep. I'm hurting my back. I'm trying to step in the footprints I've already made here in the snow from the way up. But that seems to be more difficult at times than just stepping in a fresh, patch of snow. Because when I step into the existing footprints, sometimes they're so deep that it's a bit more work trying to get my leg down in there without hurting my knee. Sometimes like right here, it's okay. Where it's a little more shallow. But in the deeper parts, the snow is really deep. Like right here, it's kind of more of a challenge actually. So it's almost easier just to step in a new patch of snow. I'm trying to get this camera up here in the snow and it's deep. up to my freaking hips. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I don't even know if you can see me with that angle. I'll try to do a snow angel. I'm not sure if it's steep enough. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's cold. Oh, that is cold. Okay. Enough. Ooh, that was cold. That's very, very cold. All right. Sun, please warm me up. Thankfully, it's a nice, sunny, pretty warm day. Not too breezy. Oh, I really wanted to try doing that. Big mistake on my part. Oh my gosh, I was just freaking out. I forgot to put my extra mic and some supplies in the pocket of my jacket and did not zip it up. I'm flinging this thing everywhere. And I felt around and I couldn't feel it. And then felt again and here, whoops, put the extra mic. But oh my gosh, whew, that would have sucked. We're good. I'm gonna zip these up now. I think this is where I started on the trail. Then back down there is the path from the wash that I took, where I connected from the road. So I'm officially back at my beginning of this trail. However, you can see here, there's all these snowshoe footprints. So I'm gonna walk down here for a bit, see where it takes me, see what the trail's like. If it gets too nasty, then I'll turn around, but you know, worth a shot since I'm here. I think I'm at a good stopping point here. You can see the snowshoes keep going, and this trail goes for another mile down here into the wash, and then down past that lodge towards Las Vegas, and then loops around and comes back. But it's just getting deeper and deeper as I go further and further. Right here it's not too bad because we have these two posts, and it seems to be a little more shallow right here. But it's definitely getting way deeper. I can see from here it is, compared to those pretty tall bushes. And then even from where I just came from, which was like knee deep pretty much the whole way across here. So, I think I'm gonna call it. It's noon now. It's getting pretty late in the afternoon, sun's getting high, and I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry, and I have other things to do today. I can't just walk around in the snow all day. I have errands to run, so I have to go do life. However, this was a fun hike. It's fun hiking around, walking around, playing in the snow, seeing the absolute beautiful, snow so deep, seeing the beautiful views from here. I mean, it's so gorgeous. I'll pan this around one more time. I mean, my goodness. Don't mind the power lines there. These mountains, when they're covered in snow like this, they're just so gorgeous. And that alone, just the view alone, made it worth it. Running through the snow. Gotta get my camera, because I wanted to get a cool shot. You're coming with me. Just making my way out of here, and I stumbled upon these massive hoof prints. They look like elk. I mean, look at the size of that thing. Hang on, let me zoom out on this. Look at that. Almost as big as my hand. Just those hoof prints alone, they're huge. Too big to be a deer, so I'm thinking an elk. I don't know. If you know, let me know. What would that be? I'm so confused. And clearly someone here was doing a snow angel and playing here in the snow. I made a little snow chair. That's hilarious. Nice. Someone was having fun here. Those look older, they've melted quite a bit. So I think those were here first, and then some humans came along and played here. Nice. But where did these people come from? I see all these footsteps down here, but there were none coming from that direction, so they didn't start off where I started off. They must have started off somewhere up here. So maybe there's a trail that will get me back faster that I did not know about. I'm gonna keep following these footprints and then see where they take me. Maybe I can get out of here sooner. Spotted some people walking my direction. Act normal. Everything will be okay. How's it going? Hey.
Hey, morning.
Morning. Nice. I have a sled back there. I'm bringing up with them. I wonder where they can go sledding. Maybe down here through this wash. Yes, maybe there is a trail up here that I had missed. I'm glad I kept going because I almost turned and started going up towards the road again earlier. And then I stopped because I saw some more snowshoe tracks. So I kept following those and then found human footprints. Or human footprints. I found some boot prints. People are walking out here in boots, not snowshoes. And now they've led me this way. Nice. So I'll keep following this, and I'm thinking it leads me up to the top of this canyon ridge near the road faster. Or without having to walk along that main road. Because that sketches me out, walking along the main road. I don't like that. And cars come flying by. You don't know if they're distracted or not. So I only had to do it for like maybe 500 feet on the way up there. Maybe longer, I don't know. It was a while back. It was this morning. But yeah, this feels safer and nicer and more enjoyable overall. I mean, look at that view. Snow skis. Definitely did not need to bring this jacket of mine. It is a light jacket, but still way too warm. Because I think the high today is like 42. I'm sure it's not quite there yet, but with the sun beating down and the snow, you know, reflecting back, it warms you up pretty quickly. That is the lodge. I think the screen is so dim because the sun's so bright. Oh no, there you go. Hey, there you go. All right, try that again. That is the lodge. Nice. It was a fun place to stay and hang out. Escape the heat from Vegas. I think I walked a little too far. Can't even see my camera. There you are. I thought I lost you, little guy. I just realized that I'm feeling kind of sluggish, you know? I haven't eaten anything today, which is pretty typical. Usually don't eat until the afternoon. But I can feel myself kind of slowing down a bit, need some electrolytes. So I'm drinking one of these body armors, which are pretty great. They're full of electrolytes and they have coconut water, antioxidants, whatever that means. All sorts of vitamins. That's good stuff. It always makes me feel good on a hike like this, refreshed. But I'll usually bring these, liquid IV, and or some of those Blocks energy chews. And then I'm pretty solid on these hikes, no matter how challenging they are. Slippery, a little sketchy. Oh, there you go. What a view, huh? Ooh, slippery. And be careful going uphill. My feet, they are free of the snow. Oh, back to the main road here. Ooh, it's muddy. Back in the snow. It's only a short walk to the car, so no big problem. I'm gonna walk on the asphalt here, let my feet dry a bit. And man, what a day. What an adventure, what an experience. like I said, I'm so fortunate to have the time and my health and my youth and be able to do this kind of stuff. So go outdoors, stay safe, have fun, and enjoy nature. That's what we're meant to do. Civilization, it welcomes me.